Hey folks, this is Ben Harms from the crop marketing team here at FBN. What we're going to do quickly in this video is explain to you how our deferred futures pricing contract works. This contract is particularly relevant around harvest time, which is coming up, so we wanted to give you an explainer about one of these tools that we offer and how that can serve you. So first off, what is the deferred futures pricing contract? It's a contract that allows you to roll your futures upon delivering unpriced grain while still receiving 70% of cash up front. So you're able to maintain that flexibility in the futures market, but still deliver that grain and get that cash up front. When can it be used? Whenever unpriced physical bushels are delivered at harvest or after harvest or anytime throughout the year. And who can do it? This is open to all FBN members. If you're an FBN member, you have the availability to take advantage of this contract today. So how does the process work? So there are a couple steps here. So first off, you deliver the unpriced grain in FBN's name. So you're going to have to reach out to us beforehand, let us know you want to do this, and we'll paper you a contract at that time. So you deliver the unpriced grain. You lock in the basis at the time of delivery. So where you deliver is up to you. We'll work with you to help advise if you want us to on the best cash market. But in addition to that, really it's up to you at the end of the day where you deliver. Your futures is going to be rolled to a contract of yours choosing within the same marketing year. So if you deliver in December, you can roll it all the way to September of 18, or you can choose March or July or whatever you choose. Clear point here, even though you are rolling to another futures contract, you are not capturing the market carry. You can only do that if you store the grain. So really what you're just doing there is rolling to another contract and basically taking eventually the gain or loss on that rolled futures. So after you deliver, we're going to pay you 70% of the delivery spot cash price, which is determined on the day that you deliver at the location that you deliver. You'll set your futures price once it's rolled throughout the year. So, let's say if you roll all the way until September contract, you'll have until the last notice day for September to price that contract out. When you do, we will pay you the remaining 30% of the delivery spot cash price, plus or minus the change in that futures price that you rolled to. So whatever the plus or minus on the September contract would be in that case, minus FBN's fee. I'm going to walk you through an example of how this works on the next slide. So here's an example contract. So there's a lot of text on here. And really these two examples are two sides of the same coin. And it's really important to show you both examples, one where the market goes up and the other where the market goes down, because based on market conditions, it could result in no further payment after the initial cash price. And of course, the market could go down as well as up. So it's important to show both of those scenarios. So in the first scenario, October cash prices are $4 a bushel, and the deferred futures price off the March contract is $4.50. You think the March futures price is the one that you want to take advantage of. You think it's going to rally, but you want cash now. So you do a deferred futures contract with FBN at that $4.50 price in March, and you deliver your grain at the elevator of your choice at a $4 cash price. Ultimately, by the time you close out right before March contract last notice day, is the deferred futures price for that March contract improves by 30 cents to $4.80. So the way the payments would work. So first off, in October at delivery, it would be $4 times that 70%, because $4 is the cash price, 70% up front gives you $2.80 in that first payment. When you actually close out the contract, in this case, let's say it's in March, you'll get the remaining 30%, so that's the $120 here. And then you'll also get the plus or minus in what that deferred futures contract did in addition to that. So in this case, that was the $4.80 minus the $4.50, giving you another 30 cents. So ultimately, there are three components here, minus the FBN fee. So it's $2.80, that's the initial 70%, $120, that's the remaining 30%, and then 30 cents, which is the improvement of the deferred futures price. So that gives you a total of $4.30. So in the example where the market goes down, let's say in this case, the March futures price declined from $4.50 to $4.20. So you still get, first off, that $2.80 price, that's $4 times 70% cash up front. You would technically get the remaining 30% of that, which is $1.20, minus 30 cents because the March futures contract declined by 30 cents. So really what you'd be getting there at that second payment is only 90 cents because both of those would be coming at the same time when you close out the futures contract. So ultimately it's that 280 plus the 120 minus 30. So your total payment in this case would be $3.70. So what are the benefits of this contract? First off, obviously you get to participate in that futures price movement, so you can defer the pricing of the futures upon delivery of your grain. You deliver and you think the market could improve. It's also possible that it could decline, but you want to take that risk yourself. This contract allows you to do that. It also allows you to get that cash up front. So 70% of the initial cash price upon delivery helps your cash flow at a pretty crucial time of the year. Finally, this allows you to help avoid costly storage fees. This prevents the need for you to put storage in somebody else's bin, at a local buyer or something like that, and pay a certain number of fees. You can still do that, of course, but it kind of reduces your need in the sense that you can maintain that futures optionality, and in addition, you can get the cash.
And finally, how do you do this contract? You have a couple of options here. First, you can call our crop marketing line at 605-215-5274. You can reach out to your account manager or your account executive and ask how you can do this, and they'll link you up with the crop marketing team. Or finally, you can fill out the form linked from our email about this product. Thanks a lot, folks.